Oh, or did they enter as a? Okay, there it is.
Okay, so I couldn't do it on. Oh, no, I got it. Yeah.
Okay, we got 3. Now we're just waiting for
I could not join the room? What? Okay. It said could not join the room as a spectator.
Can't join spectator. Okay, let me see what's going on.
It gave me the option, but then it just said unable to join the room. Oh, I'm in. I'm in.
You know, okay.
It might
Let's
have just been
see.
that I jumped in during something, but
Let me re-invite Matthew. He just left the room. Alright. I should put him on friend list so that's easier to do this in the future if this is something he enjoys.
yep, I see us both as spectators. Excellent. Alright, Kung Fu Hustle versus Silverbolt. Excellent.
Okay, invite sent again already at JSM.
And people won't be able to see on the background on my stream, but it's snowing in Portland this morning.
It's what? Snowing, you say?
It's yeah, it's snowing in Portland.
That's nice. We haven't got snow yet. Alright, next. Thank you everyone for being here, and we'll do it start it after this match. Alright. And we'll do 4 rounds. So we might start opening these slightly later than normal. And so if those watching the stream, if it's the video's choppy or the sound is off, or my volume of my voice compared to Chanchai is at different levels, let me know. I can adjust here and there.
Alright. Alright, yeah, everything's mostly about just about set up.
Alright, we'll begin the league now. There'll be 4 rounds total. Apologies again for the late start.
Alright, and we got Mash Fu in here too. Excellent. Alright. So this is the first minor league for today, right now?
Yes.
Okay.
And I will not edit the text right now because it's not working as I was hoping it to.
Alright, so again, Silverbolt versus Kung Fu Hustle. I think you can still switch characters during the intermission, but you only have like the 10 seconds to do it. So if you're the last matchup that finishes.
I actually have no plan on how we're going to do the switching characters. But yeah, I think after every round, we'll say you can switch after every round. Since there's 4 rounds, so after the first round, if you want to switch characters, please do so. Just let me know and I could wait until you switch your character. So we're seeing Silverbolt and Sonic Boom play against each other. They're I'm not sure real life friends, but they play against each other.
Round 2. Ready, go!
Hellblaze always makes it an interesting matchup. It can often be a little tricky figuring out a rhythm when fighting against them if you're not experienced against L Blaze. If you are good at guard punishing in 3D fighters, then a big target is that elbow into knee, or it looks like a hook into a knee. But yeah. And then that sequence that he finished off with last, I think it's a Dragon Dance sequence. You have to be careful about how you wake up. L-Blaze can start a pretty nasty guessing game when they get stronger, which is between hitting you for staying down, or the much bigger reward is if like you tech roll and he knows what to do in that situation. He's got some pretty oppressive Okizeme. So in the long term, L-Blaze has got a very strong Okizeme game. Actually, one of the scariest, because if you tech roll, it can be really dangerous. But if you don't tech roll, he can start messing with you. Alright, you got Vanessa versus Wolf, Silverbolt versus Mash Fu.
This is my first time watching Mash Fu play.
Very good stuff. Alright, excellent second round and first round. I like what I'm seeing from both players. That was an excellent choice there.
Okay. Welcome, Satsuna.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Good. Is today your birthday, or was it the previous days?
No, it's actually tomorrow.
Ah, it's tomorrow. Okay. So
happy birthday, Satsuna.
Hey, thank you guys. Yeah, 40 to 40. That's today's theme.
Okay, so
that,
we could... I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
For that, I'm also whipping out the view legs. So special day.
Excellent.
Yeah, so let's hope we can get you 40 matches in today then.
Look, hopefully, if not, I'll get. I know that it's not hard to find somebody to match up. I know Assassin's been looking for those fight too. Well, I heard of he was trying to give up on rank, which is I don't think it's entirely the way, but he is seeing the value in playing with like-minded people. Kind of so to speak.
Alright, that was an excellent match between Mash Fu and Silverbolt. What I really liked seeing in both players was the flow. They're playing with a really proper VF flow. It gets sharper and sharper over time, but they kind of know how to go back and forth. And Silverbolt especially is pretty good with throwing, but also. But at the same time, in the first round, the Abari was able to punish for doing the throwing. It was insistent Abari and testing the options. The Abari was being done by Mash Fu, but Mash Fu played with very good flow. Just good use of the Abari to test.
Well, and that's the thing, right? You want to get the timing down. You want to get your mind is in the right place. It's just sorting out the details. Like
Yep.
I remember when I was coming up, I was like, okay, I am not hitting my side throw escapes just right, but I'm trying.
Yep, absolutely.
Let me get you guys on Twitch so I can at least know what you're talking about.
Now we're watching Silverbolt versus Blurring. Blurring's doing very strong, but at the same time, Silverbolt's flow is very good, and they're choosing attacks. They're choosing their options very nice and carefully. Blurring knows how to do a lot of really good attack pressure sequences with Vanessa, but Silverbolt is doing a good job of dealing with them.
Well, and that's the thing, right? You're playing a mirror. You know your own ins and outs. You know what's tight. You know what's not.
Yeah. Well, it's especially tricky, even if it's the mirror. I mean, so despite the
meta,
result,
right?
so right now Blurring won 3-0, but what I'm saying is Silverbolt is doing a good job of kind of absorbing the sequences that Blurring's displaying. And and against Vanessa, it's a tricky thing to learn, but I commend Silverbolt for the way that they're absorbing it and kind of making adjustments as they experience it. But they are tough sequences. Vanessa has a lot of very challenging attack sequences because she, as I've said before, Vanessa technically has more options that are good options. When from a disadvantage than any other character. If she's in defense stance, it's because of her sabakis, which can, if chosen correctly, can override the opponent's attack options. But which also by nature also attacks throw options at the same time, so it's tricky then. And then offense stance is speed. Uses speed and basic pressure, but has some tricky stuff too, like EX high and speed.
So, Sign Boom, the Kung Fu Hustle, the Blaze player right now, his normal character is Lei Fei, but Friday he tried to play a little bit of Kage, and today he's trying to play Blaze.
Very nice.
So this is starting the second round of League. Blurring took the first one. With the other three contestants have a 1-2 record. And we won this up to 4 rounds total, so everyone gets at least, will get 12 matches in. One thing nice is that you get to play everybody's multiple times, so you could recognize your opponent's tendencies to adjust your strategies.
Very nice duck and punish. Very nice duck and punish by Blurring there. More like it's actually a guess, but still, that was very well done.
It's a 50-50 guess, right? After it's a texture.
Yeah, that specific sequence, like Rocket Discharge, is really it's a guess, right? And Blurring guessed correctly by just ducking and then punishing it. Right, very good battle.
So on Friday, not only did we do the minor league for single A, I tried to do the double A. We had SF Punker participate, and then we had those who did very well in the single A participate. Signed THG and a Lyon player, and Blurring. So the idea is that we get players at similar level play against each other. I'm still deciding where if we try to get as many people to play and participate. If we increase the level of people who can play, should we let all the lower level also participate, or should we just make it keep it similar? But I'll let the people playing decide how they want to do it.
Yeah. Alright, hello David Blaine. Alright, so
Round one. Ready, go!
very good. Very nice.
So what was nice on Friday, Hot Sauce Nelly was also present in stream, so he was able to give some pointers to both Blurring and Silverbolt.
That was a really good first round.
Round two. Ready, go! Round three. Ready, go! Knockout. Round four. Ready, go! Excellent.
Alright, again, excellent mirror match between Blurring and Silverbolt, and Blurring does display more of the experience, which Blurring has gained in the past year, but Silverbolt is hanging in there really good with, again, excellent flow. Probably the element where you see the experience from Blurring kind of shine in that matchup is the use of spacing. On top of just, when there's weird situations, Blurring already kind of knows what to do when the situations are a little off, a little weird, and so Silverbolt will get stronger with those in time too.
Ready, go!
But not all of it is straight situations. There was quite a bit of spacing adjustment that Blurring did, mixing up the short and long range, short and medium range. And that's a good thing to learn with Vanessa is, as Vanessa will have to learn how to deal with spacing, because something that is a thing about Vanessa's move list, she's decent at all three ranges, but she's a lot of very short and a lot of long range, so the medium range is where she can sometimes get messed up, right?
Yeah, that's definitely where it's easier to stuff her.
Oh,
That was a good use of time.
close.
Excellent use of time as a resource.
Round three.
Nice. As Match Food gets more experience playing the game, he'll be able to capitalize when he makes his right guesses.
Yeah. No, this is watching these minor league battles is excellent. It's excellent watching these players, make these gradual adjustments and meeting these gradual challenges. When we talked about the timeout win earlier, it's good to know that Virtua Fighter 4 is when the series started having 45-second timers. Virtua Fighter 1 to 3 have 30-second timers, and 30 seconds was perfect for those for Virtua Fighter 1 through 3 TV. But the 45-second timers has been a really good change to the VF series with VF4. It feels about right. Though in this particular game, timeouts are extremely rare in Ultimate Showdown. In Final Showdown and Ultimate Showdown, timeouts are a lot more rare. Virtua Fighter 4 through 5, you actually saw quite a bit of timeouts, and that has to do with like how powerful spacing and positioning is in those games. This game really encourages the up close exchanges and situation checking, and it leads to a lot of KO matches. On top of ring outs being a very quicker way to win too.
Alright, this is the third round. Blurry's leading right now, 6-0. Followed by Kung Fu Hustle, 3-3. And then we have newcomer Mash Fu, which his name is misleading. I don't see him mashing that much. He's actually plays a very defensive wolf. Unless he likes to mash the guard button like I do.
You're very patient.
That was excellent. Very good stuff. Very good stuff from both players.
Round 3. Ready, go!
Yeah, I like a lot of the decisions Silverbolt makes, like especially their throw decisions when they decide to throw. It's very not common to see it at the minor league level. But except that round might be too much, but it's still or just good guesses by Kung Fu Hustle, really. But still.
The other thing is that since Silver and Kung Fu Hustle plays a lot against each other a lot, he's more recognizes each player's patterns.
I see.
So that's one thing, right? When playing VF, you have to adjust based on what your opponent's tendencies are.
Yeah, VF is totally player versus the player before even the matchup. Like the matchup factor is way after player versus the player. We also mentioned earlier that very tight. Very close finish, excellent choice. Nasty guess situation there. But we mentioned earlier that Vanessa has trouble with the kind of with the mid range as well because she's very like long range or short range. L Blaze especially has that problem too. L Blaze is challenged by being very speedy up close and tricky with that one, but then also pretty good committed long-range options, but at the mid-range, he has kind of what we call the T-Rex problem, where he's kind of got shorter limbs, and so he can whiff if he doesn't know well. But Kung Fu Hustle's El Blaze has managed around that very well.
Just focus on your enemy.
I guess in El Blaze's case, we should call it the Velociraptor problem.
Yeah, because she's short.
Yeah, he's not quite the T-Rex, right? Vanessa is a T-Rex, but, you know. But she's got long legs. And then she's got a long-range Superman punch.
Yeah, well, she's also deceptively light as well.
Yeah.
I think balance-wise...
She's got the same problem as Sarah, yeah.
Yeah.
Giant hitbox, but lightweight.
Yeah.
So some of the old school players refer to it as Virtua Fighter's sexist problem. So, since all the female characters are just automatically lightweight, you know. So.
Look, who knows? What if we get a Virtua Fighter 6 and then we get one big bodacious lady? You never know.
Oh, that was really good. So kick, defensive stance kick is a tricky one. That knee is basically, it starts with the mid knee into that spinning kick, which is an EX high. What's important about the EX high is that you cannot low punch that. It will beat out pretty much any attack. So the proper approach if Vanessa's doing that is if you can recognize that move, the kick. After you block the first kick, it's a good idea to do a crouch dash. That's diagonal down forward and diagonal down forward again, and slight hold after that, and your character will dash forward with a crouch. It's a really good thing to do and to practice against Vanessa opponents, is recognizing when she uses that defensive stance kick and crouch dash after blocking the first kick. It's a pretty safe way to approach, and then you can whiff punish if she does the second kick. Yeah, that's the kick from both players.
Well, and it's interesting that you mention and make a point of saying hold, because yeah, you gotta hold it. If you don't hold it, it'll hit you. It'll get you.
Yeah, with crouch dashes are tricky to learn at first, right? If you double tap, it works, but it tends to work better if you hold from buffering situations. It tends to work better if you hold the second down forward a little longer. And I've usually found that that's the one tip that gets people to start getting comfortable doing crouch dashes, is to remember to hold that second input. Oh, very nice. Silverbolt's approaches in this matchup with blurring are improving. By approach, I mean that transition from long to mid or mid to close range, and sometimes long to close range. I think Dead or Alive and Virtua Fighter have like very sensitive close and long range. Like it's not really a long range. The long range is a mid range in other games, right? But that could be something very a little jarring if you're coming from Soul Calibur, where that game has very defined ranges from long, medium, close, and everything in between. Soul Calibur is like the 3D fighter with a lot of range control, and then Tekken has also very specialized layers of ranges. It's got a nice gradient of ranges, but Virtua Fighter, it's very it's basically jab, elbow, sidekick are your attack ranges in this game, and there's some in between. Leon fights in between those ranges, but most characters fight pretty clearly jab, elbow, sidekick, and really far away. Also, good to know in Virtua Fighter, most of the time, not always, but most of the time, if it's long range, then it's mid or high, right? Leon messes people up because he's got a long range low. So, and that long range low messes up so many opponents. It's something they have to get used to dealing with, because Leon can really go long range low. Akira has a very slow long range low also, and we're seeing the Akira players now use it to better effect, right? If Pi goes for long range low, it's usually to set up. But for Akira and Leon, they just go straight for the knockdown, and Akira can do a combo if it's on the side.
Alright, this is the final round of the league. Burying as convincing leading. And thanks Grey Fox from Brazil for raiding the stream.
Thank you so much, Grey Fox. We really appreciate your support, and we really appreciate that you are one of the players who also did a lot of leagues. It's like, I think even before Chief Flash was using the league match setup, you know. So thank you very much for being a Ultimate Showdown pioneer in streaming. I hope so too, Grey Fox. I hope you will be coming back to hosting more of them in the future too. It's so appreciated, and you know, every game definitely there are lots of gamers in Brazil, but it always requires somebody to really represent and provide a place for the players. And so,
yeah, I think there was actually 2 or 3 people that didn't know about Grey Fox that was living in the Brazil area that was watching the stream. And so,
it's an important factor because Brazil does not have a good connection with with North America, for example, and so, but still enjoy playing. But in almost any game I've experienced, Brazil and the rest of the world like South America is a very separate zone from the rest of the world. Doesn't connect that well with North America. Doesn't connect that well with Europe or Oceania, but there's a lot of gamers, a lot of strong gamers in especially Brazil, but in South America too. And so having them represent, having a streamer bring the players together, it's a wonderful thing in every gaming community I've seen. And I've seen gaming communities from Brazil especially, like, for 20 years in online games. It's just that the connections are a lot of times difficult. But hopefully in the future, hopefully rollback can help that in a future Virtua Fighter. I'm not expecting it for this game, but for a BF6, I'm pretty sure they will definitely go with the rollback on that game, and maybe the things that Riot's working on too. And in such a future, I hope people can experience how strong the Brazilians are at gaming. You know, just like, you know, in Tekken, everybody now has experienced how strong Pakistan is in gaming. It was like an isolated corner of the world, you know. And now in Tekken, they're a powerhouse, right? They're basically like neck and neck or with Korea, you know, constantly going back and forth as who's the top guy or who has the top player. So.
So yeah, after this league ends, I will remake the room for the open league. Everyone from North America is welcome to it. The password will be 1204 today's date. And I have a goal of winning as many leagues as necessary to get Cessna his 40 matches.
Hey, let's go.
Your birthday was 2 weeks ago, right, Chanchai?
Yes, that's correct. My birthday was 2 weeks ago, about a week before, almost a week before Thanksgiving. Then my son's birthday was on Thanksgiving, so we had a good one.
Okay. So you
Yeah,
did
when
2
you
celebrations or just 1 celebration?
We actually did 2 separate celebrations this year. Usually we do them together, but this year we did them separate, which was awesome because, you know, that's 2 cakes, 2 turkeys, and 2 timings for presents. Alright. Silverbolt, again, I like watching the way that they're developing and the way they approach. And against El Blaze, when you get, I'm not good at punishing it, but get good at seeing that knee and anticipating it. When you anticipate that, as a string ender, him doing a really high knee to about chin level, yep, that's the one, then you can always punish him really big time with that, against that, if you block it. You can evade punish it, but you could also punish it by blocking and punishing. Similarly for El Blaze, it's good to use it as long as your opponent doesn't punish it, and that's really good. I encourage American players to be more aggressive with their damaging moves. VF is a game where you shouldn't be afraid to do damaging moves unless your opponent actually punishes it. You shouldn't imagine them punishing it until they actually show you they can punish. That's something that a lot of people have loved to watch when they fight Japanese players, or if they've had the experience fighting Japanese players, they'll see that, like, for example, a Japanese Jackie will keep doing the 6K launcher if you don't punish it. And this works for both players. One, it teaches the Jackie player to not be afraid of countermeasures until your opponent actually proves to you they can do the countermeasures. And 2, it trains the person not doing the punish to eventually get used to seeing it and doing the punish. It works for both players for developing. And if you fight in Japanese arcades, this is what you'll see. It's just their approach. With Americans, it's kind of, we're really afraid of having our best card being punished. So we kind of automatically from the start are very careful about when we bring it out. Which does make it so it's a good effective use, but a lot of times it turns out we're not getting the reward that the matchup actually gives us. And in this game, the rewards come from from fighting the player, not just on paper.
So Mash Fu broke Blurring's winning streak. So let's see if he can win this match here.
Man, Gray Fox, that is awesome about planning on getting a Naomi too. That said, right now the trend is, I think, as arcade machines will become harder and harder to kind of get, or at least the boards, more and more people are trying to look at Mister as being a way to be able to play your arcade favorites. You know, if the boards are too expensive. So. But nothing's quite like having an actual Naomi 2 and the discs for it.
Well, we could be so lucky, man.
Yeah. By the way, hello, Lightwing Dragon. Good. Always grateful for your support. And Lightwing Dragon's another excellent member of the community that has streamed a lot of VF, and she's just been very supportive of my streams, and also a very good Lei-Fei player. We're having a good time watching the minor leagues right now. We're seeing a lot of good Vanessa, El Blaze, and Wolf play, and it's really good. Getting this isolated experience, I'm enjoying watching these players work it. I'm gonna get some water because we're getting very close to the open league.
Yep, just finished the match between Blurring and Fuhasa. So for the rest of December, I will distribute 2 more Sunday session. And the last weekend of December will be Christmas Day, the Sunday. So I will not be hosting that day. But congrats to.
Well, then that's also New Year's, right?
New Year's I will host because
Okay.
but Christmas Day I would not.
Okay. Very understandable.
All right, thanks again everyone who participated in the minor league. We're going to be blurring one at this time. Got the top minor league status. I am now going to be remaking the room for open league. For those of you that want to participate, the password will be 1204.
That is not.
All right.
Or are you? Oh, we're still on the. Oh yeah. Never mind.
Excellent minor league, you guys. Thank you, Akai, again for doing the minor league. You're doing the thing that I wish I was able to do, and you're doing it so wonderfully. So I'm grateful for that.
I think the community as a whole, if one person can't do it, somebody will step up. Hopefully, and hopefully when I can't do things,
this is what we love about community, right? So next week next week you're busy again.
No, next week we will be doing it. The next 2 Sundays I will host a session, but the
Wonderful.
third one is Christmas Day. The Sunday will be Christmas Day, and so I will not be hosting that day. Okay, I think I got everything set correctly this time. Hope I'm okay. Alright. Yep, I think that's set correctly.
Alright. The last few days, I took a small break from VF. I've been watching it, but I just took a small break. But part of that was also that I got really addicted to Marvel Snap, so that's that. Let's see. But I love my VF, and the start of the week I got to play a lot of it, and it's really good training, really intense training. Opponents beating me down really good, so hopefully now my VF mental muscles have had time to rebuild. And so, but we'll see. I'm expecting myself to be groggy today, and then hopefully sharp by tonight. There is a tournament tonight too. Tournament this afternoon. Right? Yeah. So Domog's fighting cancer with Virtua Fighter. That tournament is today. We hope people can donate to it. And if you can't donate, we hope you can play. But we really encourage it. Grateful to Domog for doing that, for setting up that tournament. It comes from a deep sadness as he lost his mother to cancer just 2 months ago, or a month and a half ago. Basically a month ago, right before Halloween. And so he's channeling his grief with into wanting to do more about the fight against cancer and help supporting that. So no huge pressure, but a little nudge to hey, if you don't mind and if you're able, a donation would be wonderful for that.
What time is that session?
It's probably like 2 hours after 2 hours after you finish, I think.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, it's kind of fitting in the timing like Virtua, cause usually there's always an event that happens 2 hours after your leagues. Gives me time to eat. So let me go double check though again.
Alright, we got 8 people. Thanks for those playing minor league to come play. Cessna, you gonna use Kai again? Oh.
No, I was using Kage a couple of days back.
I forgot to switch up. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, thanks for joining also Combo Expert from West Coast. I have always fun matches against him. Let's see, Condor, Lei Fei player. He's been playing a lot in the leagues.
So the timing of the tournament today, and please, we encourage you to join. The tournament is free to join, by the way. But donations encouraged, and it starts at 7 o'clock Eastern time, 4 o'clock Pacific Standard Time.
Do you
However,
want,
check-in is 6 o'clock.
can you post the links in the stream so that if people want to participate in it or donate to her? I don't have. I have.
I'm
actually
gonna
been
put
staying
in the
off Twitter.
challenge link. Challenge is a classic, tournament organizing platform. I've been a member of that for 12 years. I think longer. Yeah, even longer than 12 years. But let's see here.
Okay, let's change out. Don't be too playing Kage.
40 matches with Kage. Yes, I can.
Yeah, especially not Chanchai.
VF Fight Cancer is the challenge. You'll see it on the link, but VF Fight Cancer, all one word, on challenge.com. Challenge.com/VF Fight Cancer.
That's how you pronounce challenge. Oh, beautiful. Okay.
Round 2. Ready, go!
Hey, welcome Space Time. Hey, welcome Genesis Frenzy. Got a nice start with 10 people. And so those who are watching the stream for the first time or participating for the first time in this open league, I usually write down preparing and how many matches is left during the in-between leagues, so that gives people time to come in and time to leave if they can participate in the next one. Right now we're seeing Sesame who and Chanchai playing against each other. Both of them helps commentate during my stream, which I really appreciate.
Okay, your hesitation won.
I didn't get my sidestep. That's what happened.
Good game.
Good game. Oh god, this back to Sanwa is messing me up, bro. Jesus Christ.
You switch back to Sanwa? Yeah.
So I'm on the Vuelix, and on the Vuelix I have a Sanwa with special tune parts, which is almost kind of like what I'm used to, but I forgot that the Sanwa, it'll not return to 0, but if you're doing it like too fast, it'll smack you back in the other direction. So
Yeah,
you have
gotta
to have your hand over it.
Yeah, you have to manually, or like you have to help it snap to neutral.
Help it not. Yeah, well, not snap to neutral, but like the one thing that I have noticed is it's kind of like playing guitar. You know, you have to mute the strings.
Yep. Very nice.
Oh, nice, yeah. I just can't stay away from these gamer fingers embed buttons.
Yep.
All right, taking steps, taking steps. Oh wow, we have Genesis on.
Yep.
This is
Yep.
gonna be fun. Combo
Always,
expert.
always love to have. Oh, wonderful. Glad to have Combo Expert here, Genesis Frenzy. Space
Yeah,
Time, welcome. Always good to have you here, my friend.
I have a soft spot for Genesis. That was the first person I talked to when I went to that tournament in Pennsylvania. That was my first tournament, actually. So,
Is that
um,
NEC or
mm-mm. Winter Showdown?
Winter Soda? Okay. That was last. No, it's
This year, right? No,
oh
last year.
last year. Okay.
God, time flies.
Yeah, yeah. Time does fly.
Alright, I'm retweeting the Open League notice. Open League Room 18319 and passcode 1204.
Okay, thank you. And we're trying to get at least 40 people 40 matches in the league. So if we can't get it done in 3 leagues, I want a 4th league. So
Yeah, sounds good.
Let's get the celebration going.
I would love that, especially in the month of December. It's usually a good time. We've got a lot of people that have time off work, and so this is always a wonderful time for Virtua Fighter. It gets really busy in the last half sometimes.
So,
That's when we started seeing Paul play everybody. was this time last year, December.
Oh God, Paul has gotten better. Something crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I tell you, he's got a good teacher. I think Jimmy took him under his wing. He's taking me under his wing afterwards, but I think Paul was his first kind of project, and he did, like, let me tell you, he's got the man going really hard.
Yeah. No. Oh,
so
Paul's vicious now.
We have some technical issues here. Kung Fu Hustle and Silver Bolt is stuck in the still loading screen.
Oh
okay,
no.
that's why I can't see them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess the best solution is just try to quit the game and then come back in and join the room. See if that fixes it. And I'll wait definitely before we start the league. We'll wait for you guys to come back in.
You guys looking forward to the sequel to Kung Fu Hustle? They're working on the sequel. Yeah, they're working on the sequel.
Definitely. I had not noticed just how much, how many, God, how do you say it? Just how many of the sequences or the things happening in that movie are homages to something else.
The whole movie is a parody and homage.
Movie, and it's second per second, and it's a blink or you'll miss it kind of thing.
Yeah, well, I mean, it starts with West Side Story, right? So
and it's a lot of things. It's a lot of details, like weapons stuff. Like, oh god, and I was I had to watch a video to understand like just how far it went.
Yeah, no, that film is totally homage and parody. And Stephen Chow's always been parody, but
that's the one with Stephen Chow, and which he goes into this like poor.
Yes, that's the one. Yeah, it's the film that came after Shaolin Soccer, which was a huge success in Asia, and then Shaolin Soccer was really huge.
Okay.
And then Kung Fu Hustle.
Like another disconnect from the room again.
Yeah, right now.
Me as well.
Oh my god, I'm stuck on the Versus screen, and I'm so excited to fight Sonic Win.
Kirby, is it something related to my network, maybe?
Somebody's network. Do you want to try remaking the room? Maybe it's that.
I'm so sad.
Okay, it looks like the VF Netcode gods or spirits are really mean today.
Oh my god, this is gonna kill and reset the stream for me, but that's all good.
Alright. Genesis first, okay, if it's 3 times in a row it happens, I'll remake the room, okay? Because it's most likely something maybe is wrong with my issue. Okay.
I'll try
So
to do
I
the same.
have
I'll leave the room
to
and
I
come
have to
back.
quit the game, right? I basically have to quit the game.
Is everyone just leaving on their own, or is it just they're kicking you out right now?
No. I'm leaving on my own, and I think people
Okay.
are leaving and coming back on their own. See?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna. Okay, I just got the disconnect. Cool. So now I'll be able to jump back in. We're still in.
Yeah, apologies with there's some stuff that's No, we actually could get actually 16 people in the room and actually run smoothly. So
We'll blame it on winter storms. The winter storm somewhere is messing things up.
Ultimate Show that is somewhat finicky though.
Yeah, but it's
So-
especially finicky when. Well, it's especially it's bad at handling difficult connections.
Let's see if Mr. King let's go.
It's like a
right.
repeater.
Nicholas Spirit,
Alright.
please let this match go through.
Alright, let's cross our fingers. Knock on wood. Knock on my head.
Yes. Please be kind to Mr. Kitty. You know?
Yes.
Yes,
True.
Mr.
Okay,
Kitty,
guys.
come on. Let's not
Alright,
jinx
good
it.
luck. That'd be a good awesome. Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, hopefully we don't have these issues while the league is actually running. But yeah, there's certain things that's out of our control. So apologies if it does happen.
Yeah, but Stephen Chow is a comedic genius.
He's a jewel. He's a
He's
jewel.
like he turns really schlocky humor into like masterpieces. You know.
The term that I watch a lot of Cantonese show. That's a dialect that's very similar to my family's dialect we speak.
Mhm.
And I think the literal translation of this type of film is called it's mole. It's like basically what's the actual ridiculous.
Yes.
Like, it's completely ridiculous, this film, and that's the little translation.
It's
type of show that
yeah,
we say.
and he took ridiculous to a totally another level.
It actually kind of, when I
It's
first saw
absurd.
yes, it kind of actually after I watched Stephen Chow before I saw Jim Carrey. Some of Jim
Nice.
Carrey's early films remind me of Stephen Chow.
Fun thing, you know, he loves to do. He really likes to go like absurd, is what I think I heard Satsuna say, right?
Yeah,
So he'll
yeah,
always like hire like beautiful and handsome actors to play ugly people, like always, you know.
Yeah.
and then he will, you know, and he'll also like. He's almost always messing with Deus Ex Machina. There's always some random force that comes in at the end of the movie to change this, to basically resolve the ending. You know, because usually in writing that's like a bad thing, right? And he's just like, screw it, I'll do it like all the time. You know, and so
But
like it's. By the time you get to Kung Fu Hustle, that's not a surprise, or it should not be. You know?
I actually didn't enjoy Kung Fu Hustle and Shaolin Soccer that much.
Right.
Because I was a big fan of his earlier works.
Yeah,
So-
his earlier ones they're really hilarious, but they are, I think, without Kung Fu Hustle and Shaolin Soccer, they're less appreciated internationally.
Internationally, yes.
You know, because they're very like East Asian brand of humor, but it's not just that. It's just more of like how
wow.
just some of the stuff he did. I guess it's just mostly because Shaolin Soccer and Kung Fu Hustle had a lot more making fun of Western things that people recognize in the West, right? And Iron Chef wasn't popular in the West yet when God of Cookery actually came out, like that, you know. But it was huge in Japan when God of Cookery came out. But now that we have the context of Iron Chef for the last 20 years, then Western audience could enjoy God of Cookery, except that is a very Chinese brand of humor. And All for the Winner also, right? But All for the Winner, Westerners would be able to identify him making fun of Chow Yun Fat. So, yeah.
Alright, so I got disconnected from watching that last match. I don't hear any complaint from the people participating.
No, I got disconnected as well.
Okay.
Good to see you, Jashido Brown. Been a while. Hope you've been doing great. Though every time I see that name, I think of the song Leroy Brown. So.
But going back to our side VF topic here, I think my most favorite Stephen Chow stuff is the Saint of God, the Saint of Gambling show thing.
Yeah, that's All for the Winner is one of the titles. You know that
All of the Winner, yeah. Mm-hmm.
A lot of Cantonese films have like multiple translated titles.
And it's completely not what the Chinese characters actually mean.
Right? No, totally. Yeah. Same with even Thai films. You know, like the westernized title is it's all about what do you think is going to resonate with the audience. Oftentimes they're off too. Like the translated titles sometimes are terrible.
I gotta be honest. That kind of stuff happens in Latin America as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't necessarily translate what the actual American meaning is.
Yeah.
And there were a brand of films done by an actor, and it kind of started as the spring of something. And then all of a sudden, all those movies made by the same actor, they were the spring of something.
I would say though that usually in the American scene, Hollywood has usually gotten it right when they figure out the right title, but not always. But they get it right more often than not. But when it comes to translating international titles, it seems like that is a harder task for them, and they usually often get it wrong, right? So it's a tricky thing, but titles really matter. I mean, like, what's funny is like, Edge of Tomorrow, like, flopped at the movie theaters, and then when it was released on DVD and Blu-ray, they decided to emphasize "Live, Die, Repeat." Not even the title, just the slogan. So people just thought it was called "Live, Die, Repeat." So, and the original source material was "All You Need Is Kill." So, but that film became a huge success, like on streaming and on Blu-ray and DVD when people actually watched it. And a lot of people even think that the title is "Live, Die, Repeat," when that's just the 3 words that were put on the poster. But the title's "Edge of Tomorrow." And if you haven't watched that film's really good. The manga is especially good, and the manga is closer to the short story.
Who's this Mr. Kitty dude?
Hopefully it's a new player that never participated in the league. And that's
I don't think so, but it's okay. I'm happy.
Alright, guys.
I don't have any suspicions, but this guy's good.
Okay.
Or a guy or gal, I don't know.
Is it True Godfist again? It's probably True Godfist again.
Okay, guys, we have one more match before we start the first league of the day. I'll go do my little prayer here that the Neko spirits are nice and everyone won't have game issues. For those who want to join at the very last minute, the password is 1204.
Nice bait with the 1P plus K.
11 people. This will mean that the first league should last somewhere between 30 to 40 minutes.
Lots of good use of normal stance. Here you go, Condor.
Stream. I think I've been talking with the mic turned off on stream, so apologies.
You're using two microphones, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. One to I could talk with you guys, and one so that the stream could actually hear. So you guys should have heard mostly Sesuna and Chanchai talking, and I was muted throughout the entire time. So
well, well, we've also been kind of overpowering the conversation, anyways.
So hopefully you guys can hear me now, and also Chanchai and Sesuna. But when we start the league, we usually switch off so that we don't bother each other when we're playing. Like right now, I'm bothering Chanchai.
Good game, Condor. Good game.
Alright,
he was playing to counter hit. Definitely, yeah.
Alright, guys. Enjoy, and I'll talk to you.
Alright. Well, I'm not feeling too sharp right now. Let's see how this goes, though. You can see the snow behind me, though. Good game, Kung Fu Hustle. Here we go, Genesis Frenzy. Thank you for the match. Looks like Blaring's next. This looks like I'm just running through the lines, so in the order. The snow's going really heavy now. Kung Fu Hustle, Alright, Satsuna, here we go. Good game, Satsuna. Very good game, friend. It would make sense that yesterday we put up our Christmas tree, and so the snow comes right away. Look at the day. There we go. Punish the Mari. Alright, so you go. Nice. Look at this there. Good game, Silver Ball. It's good that we finally got to play. What? This is the replay, right? Okay. It's a good time to get my water in. Alright, we won't be able to get to watch that, but oh, because Mr. Kitty's out, that's why it's disconnected from other player, because Mr. Kitty left the room. They had a pretty decent Akira, so that's really unfortunate if it's maybe the connection's trouble with them and then they left. So Kung Fu Hustle or Green Lantern, they brought up that they're having trouble with the random jumping. There's a number of different ways I've had random jumping happen to me. Number one was actually a lever issue, which was, for some reason, I just had a tendency to hit up too often with the Hori Hayabusa lever, which is what comes in the Hori arcade sticks. It's not a big problem for me, and it's one where but I've seen it happen to affect others where they end up accidentally evading up like a lot. That's pretty rare, but I've seen it with that lever and no other lever like that. On the player side, for me, when I'm nervous or intense, it can happen. It's not often, but sometimes one of the things that can happen for me when I'm tilted, and I don't think Kung Fu Hustle was tilted, but when I'm tilted, I may hold. Sometimes my right hand is slower than my left. I'm holding guard a little too long. I do think that there is some aspects, some situations in the netcode where, like, a guard might kind of be stuck. It might not stuck, but like, it might be on an extra couple frames. And so I've seen things like blocking situations that are actually kind of tricky, where you feel like you let go of guard in time, but then you got guard broken. But I actually think, with how often I've actually let go in time, I think it's just more of a personal lag, not an online lag. I think it's just, for me, it's nerves. It's when I have a lot of nerves, I might be holding guard longer than I intend to. But you can hop with any guard punch kick with an up input as long as it's held. So I don't want to say those are the exact reasons, though. There are many reasons it can happen, and it is frustrating when it happens. And he guessed correctly so many times. That was so good. Hey, Joe. He guessed correctly he chose the one moment to really go for it. That was good. Good game. Good game, space time. So, Green Lantern or Kung Fu Hustle is saying that they do use pad, though. And so, yeah. Yeah, you guys like the snow?
Now it's snowing so much that it's starting to make piles.
Yeah, it is. So hopefully later tonight you guys get to enjoy snow, but maybe we'll see, okay? It gets dark so quick, though, but... Okay. I'm gonna have to focus on my match. This opponent is really, really good. So that was good. Really good combo expert. I love fighting you, man. Alright. This is where he gets harder now. Because that was a reading round. That he used the dash so good. I love fighting combo expert. Sucks when you miss your punish. Good game. Awesomely played, Combo Expert. I love fighting you, man. Very good battle. Very good battle. That was so good. I have to use the anti-delay meta stuff against Combo Expert too, so didn't use it, but next time I will. Yep, Combo Expert 6-0. Combo Expert should be the one winning this one, but yeah, I would favor them to win this league. I should definitely grab a snack while I have this moment of break.
Round one. Ready, go! Round two. Ready, go!
So it's a good time to remind everybody that there is Fighting Cancer with BF is happening today. You can register now, it's free to play. But also, if you have the means, we encourage you to donate for the fight against cancer. Dalmog recently lost his mother to cancer, and it was really sad. But he's turning his grief into being active, and that's really appreciated. So there's going to be a tournament today. Should be a fun tournament, and I donated myself. But anyhow, we encourage anyone to just go ahead and play in the tournament. It's a lot of fun. It's a fun competition, and it will be, the check-in time is 3 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, 6 o'clock Eastern Time, and the tournament will begin at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 4 o'clock Pacific Time.
Round five. Ready, go!
You can follow Dalmog on Twitch. It's DOMAUG. Yeah, hey Jimmy, good to see you. Well, I think Combo Expert's going to be the one to win this session. I lost the match against him. It's been a while. Thank you so much. I'm feeling okay. I feel like even though I got beat up at the start of the week, I think I was playing sharper, a little sharper. But I need to be sharp again, and I'm working on that. But also risk management. Risk management. I got to do that more. So let's see. Yeah, but Combo Expert's gonna win this one. Well, Akai is really good at spoiling combo masters, so I hope Akai can take him down. We'll see. But I gotta do my part too. I gotta not lose. I gotta win. And blurring does usually have my number. So we're getting some lag spikes though. It's real. It's real. It's snowing in my neighborhood. Very good choice. Very good choice. That jab in the throw really messed me up. Another good option in Nitaku situations is jab and throw. I'm botching my inputs. I'm also rushing. Okay, let's be calm. I will always get loose to that stupid uppercut. And I always lose that 3-hit string. So, like, I always forget that kick exists because of how slow it is. I'm like, oh, it's a delay. No, it's a kick. And so, it looks like a delay to me. So it's like, oh crap, I can 2P that. Good game. Like, I just need to play Vanessa and do the strings because that string always hits me. And then low jab into uppercut always hits me. It's rough. Yeah. It is, yeah. I mean, it's good. It shows how generic my approach is. It shows that I'm expecting a high or a delay on the third hit of the string, even though for 2 years I see the mid kick, right? I just need to play Vanessa myself and do those strings a lot against the AI, and that should help me recognize more. Those options, so I need to do that. So I need to lab and play Vanessa so I can see that string. But yeah, her strings are very hard to deal with, and again, basic setup, jab into uppercut. Well, like I need to lab that too and get myself to just do the proper thing there. Yeah. I thought I blocked. I thought I did fuzzy guy, but maybe I was minus enough. Thought I had the space. So side turn, you don't have the spacing even if you make contact, so you gotta be careful of that. Good use of the jab there. It's from the side, that's not a -5, but so good. Nice. That was good, Akai. Good battle, Akai. So, everybody has different approaches coming to VF, and so it's hard because sometimes you have to switch up, right? A player like me that's aggressive learns how to find opportunities, but sometimes needs to really tone it down and manage the risk better and be defensive more sometimes to get better from that. Work on patience. Akai is very patient and focuses on defense, which is really good, but Akai would also benefit from sometimes being more assertive in general. Because there's a lot of times where they miss opportunities because it just went by and they were there. So it's something that we all have to work at, and it's like Buddhism. It's the middle way. It's balance. It's like trying to be centered in martial arts. Just like the important foundation in your body is your core. So it's always good finding that balance. YOLO from a defensive player is very terrifying. It is, yeah. And so I think just like it would do good for me to focus on defense sometimes in my training, it would be good for Akai to focus on being aggressive once in a while to just really test the waters and build a stronger opportunism, just the right opportunism, at least some instincts, and to kind of see when they have it. Good, I guessed wrong, but at least I guessed. So what matters there is that you guess. It doesn't matter if you getting right or wrong is better, right? If it's right, but at least if you guess, like Nitaku, as long as you're playing the game. And Condor sequences mess me up the same way numbers mess me up, so I need to work. This is good training for me. And they play a lot of like neutral at the right times. I think that sounds right. Yeah. Yeah, 4.6 kg is really good. I can't believe that evade didn't happen there. I went for a evade there. Hoping I can get the uppercut sneaking in. That 4 PP is good. Evade didn't happen. Alright, good game. I fall for lay face stuff nowadays. Now that I get messed on a few things, so it's really good stuff. Condor, awesome game. That 8K is dangerous for me to do in that situation, but I like doing it. But that it's uppercut is the right answer. Very good game. It's good stuff. Condor, congratulations. I think he got second, and Blaring and I tied for third. I think Blaring and I tied. Good job. Alright, that was a really good round. Lots of good training in there. And Condor's lay phase giving me trouble. I need to keep up with my lay phase studies. So that was really good stuff. I'm falling for a lot of 1P plus K traps, and I did want to stance punish them, but they use neutral stance a lot, so I'm like, okay. I can't just sit there waiting for them to switch into stances. So this is an awesome league. Combo Expert was awesome. I loved my battle with Combo Expert. I lost, but I loved that fight. And Blaring, good job. Blaring got a good win on me, so that was an excellent battle.
Alright guys, we're starting the break in between now. We have people joining in. Those who can still play, please stay. And those who can't, thanks again for playing. We do this every week. Thanks for joining the room now, Medina, Sisha, SF Hunker, and Mr. Kitty. So I think, yeah, most likely there were some connection issues that led to it. Okay, you see, it's alright. We got the first match going with SF Hunker's Space Time right now.
Jimmy, Combo Expert's been around for a while, like for the past year, but they're awesome. I love fighting their Lao. It is wonderful to have more awesome Lao players. I agree.
Oh yeah, 100%. And the way he scrubs movement, that's pretty good.
Yeah, there's no, it's good. You got to be careful. Evasion can be deadly because he properly uses delay, and it's intentional. Just like he mixes up his use of of Lao's stance is really good.
Yeah, the cocaine, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And that's what he's doing. He's scrubbing movement at that point, and then you're expecting an immediate response, and then you're whip punished, which is good, very good.
Yep. Yeah. B Ninja, awesome to see you. Welcome. I'm glad to see you here. Hope you're doing well, and hope you're having a wonderful weekend. So, Akai, is there any news that you want to talk about today?
Yes, so we usually try to go over events and what's coming out, happening related to VF. Usually we do this during our first intermission between League A and B. I guess, let's see, today we have Domog's charity donation VF tournament.
Yep. Fighting Cancer with VF. Yep.
Fighting Cancer with VF. Could you post it, if you don't mind, could you post that challenge link again? I'm not very good with this. Alright. That should be happening in maybe several hours from now. So if you enjoy VF or just what, please support. Let's see, what else is happening? Still trying. Let's see, I know next weekend, the Kumite dojos that Sega, the VF official, does in Japan, which is a combination of online and offline. It's now expanded now that they're doing it in the Kansai region. So for those who don't know Japan geography, the main hub is where the VF group is Tokyo, or where Sega is located in Tokyo area.
Yeah, that'd be Kanto. Yeah.
Yeah, Kanto. And now Kansai is the western portion of Japan, and the person who's going to be doing the Kumite dojo will be Janyu. He's a Jackie player who would just finish second in the Challenge Cup qualifier, so he's now a pro licensed player. and so he'll be doing the Kumite Dojo next weekend.
Yes.
After that, the 2 weeks from now will be the qualifiers for the last Challenge Cup. So that would be 2 weeks from now, in December 17th. And then the finals for that would be in February. What else is there? Well, we have. Go ahead.
Okay, well, so speaking of pro players, really quick, there was an announcement yesterday, which is that the first Japanese player invited and going to Glasgow, Scotland for Global Showdown to fight with North America, European, and Japanese players is Shiwapan. It was announced yesterday. He is the first official person that was invited, so he plans on going. He's working, probably going to be working on getting his visa. On top of that, next week there is a big offline Virtua Fighter tournament. It's official. It's an official main game at Northeast Championships in New Jersey. I encourage anyone that can go to go out there. Even if online registration closed yesterday, you can still join that tournament. You can still play. Bushido's going to be there. Iambic's going to be there. A few other people are going. So be there. Probably has a prize and should be a lot of fun. So I really encourage anyone that can go out to New Jersey next week. It's going to be Saturday, the 10th. So December 10th in New Jersey is Northeast Championships, aka NEC. Virtua Fighter is a main tournament there.
That's next week, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Next week on Saturday, 6 days from now.
We'll see. So this is December, so we should also have the final Tokyo Bay Area Cup team tournament. So how they usually do it, it's a monthly tournament, 3-on-3. But then at the final end of the year, they'll also hold a special where the team that had the most points throughout the year gets to play in a team matchup that could be however many teammates they actually have. So it's a 3-on-3 team tournament, the monthly ones, but they could have maybe up to 10 players, or six or more players in their team. So that'll be something that will be happening at the end of this month. Alright, we got 3 more matches to go before we start the next league. We got 14 people, so that's awesome.
Really encourage watching the Bay Area Cup. The arcade tournaments in Japan are just really wonderful events to watch online. Live is better, but you can watch it on YouTube right away at any time. Even during live, you can rewind it so you can watch it in full. Those tournaments are awesome. You get to see a really good mix of different play styles, and you actually get to see matches the type of matches you don't actually really see on the streams. So I really encourage it. They are playing Final Showdown. However, Final Showdown and Ultimate Showdown are pretty much, they're like 99.9% the same. Any differences is so minute that it doesn't change the results. They're awesome, and you should definitely watch those tournaments. You should watch the old ones too. They're really good. So. Really good thing about it too is that when you're watching a stream, you're gonna watch like the same player and same character, and that's good for character focus and learning the matchup. But it's really fun watching these arcade tournaments because you're seeing like all the different characters. Like you'll see totally different matchups, different players, different dynamics. There's something that you see in the macro picture when you watch those matches. So really encourage watching those.
Definitely, and that is a big part on how the culture takes from the grassroots, because they're usually mixing very experienced players with like newcomers and everything like that. So, and during the tournament, these because they're playing the same character, they're generally giving out tips to the less experienced player. So it's a nice way to be involved and get a fight in, and I think that's one of the things that has benefited Japan greatly. Not only just being this smaller nation, and everybody's like close together to be able to leverage the fighter, but that is definitely something that we do not have on the West, in the West. So generally very interesting. What stick are you on, Chanchai?
I'm using the Sagat Victrix with Sanjix V3. Textured. That said, it means that this lever has a little bit of a rougher feel, but it's very minute, and I like it. I like it a lot, actually.
Okay, I think the sound's back on in the game now.
No, it is.
Okay.
Wait. I can hear you here, but I don't have the stream up. Sorry.
That's fine.
Round three. Ready?
Right. Okay.
Alright, so we have 2 more matches to go. Any last minute people who want to join the rooms for North America, passport is 1204. We right now have 14 people, so this is going to be a lots of matches.
And I love having Akai in the league, but but he may jump into spectator if he knows that a 16th person wants to join. That was good. I had a feeling they might go for reversal at that time. I was like, they're going to go for reversal.
They did.
I accidentally did low parry. Okay.
Nice read.
That was excellent. It's an excellent round. Good game. That was an awesome game.
Nice.
A lot of fun.
Some
A lot
great
of fun.
reads.
Yep. Genesis Frenzy is good at reading. So that's what I really like. And I like their balance on assertiveness, aggressive and defensive. They mix that up too. It's really good.
Well, they're basically trying to mix you up on the way into attacking you, which is good. It's so good. Still very hard
Yeah.
to read what they're going on, and sometimes you feel like there's a gap, and they've intentionally put that gap there, which is good.
Yep.
Round one. Ready, go!
Is the connection okay? All right.
Alright guys, this will be the last match and then we'll start the second league of the day. Those are 13 rounds. Should be about 40 to 50 minutes.
Louis, good to see you, Sisha. Hope you're doing very well, and glad to see that it says you're doing well on the chat. So, let's see here.
Yeah, I couldn't hear you guys on the microphone, on the headset, as the volume was somewhat messed up on my side. There's something wrong with my Comba Sibian sometimes, in which the volume just dies out.
Oh wow.
I see. So the headphone port of the Conva is not working so well for you?
Once in a while, it just like randomly shuts off. Yeah.
I see.
So I was troubleshooting, trying to get it. Were you guys able to heard me while I was trying to fix things up?
I think so, but I'm not sure. But I think so.
Okay.
I've been able to hear you most of the time. But PlayStation is also funny on audio device drivers. It's not good at handling multiple ones. So like if I plug in the Victrix as well as like a mix amp, it has trouble because there's like two sources of USB. And if another player's on the gamepad, now there's three sources of USB or of audio. And then on top of that, there's a PlayStation camera. So the PS4 I've seen it have issues resolving all of those. And you know, I wish it just had a drop-down menu and be like, select your audio device you want to use. You know.
All right, guys.
All right,
luck,
good stuff. Good luck. All right, we're into the league, and that was an awesome battle I had with Genesis Frenzy. This is, again, I love League. League is a wonderful way to work on your matchups and feel pressure because it's a single game. That's a lot of pressure. It's not a lot of time to adjust and turn things around, but it's very fast in this game. It's good. Good choice. That was my 13. Oh, perfect round. Perfect round. Yeah. So you can't open with a high because of that move. To situation check better there. If she evades the low punch, I'm in a decent disadvantage. So good. That's wrong. That was such an excellent battle, and I did do my ground throw escapes. Nice high reversal. Oh, party. That was so good. Oh, that was an epic battle. Good battle, Genesis Frenzy. Did they leave? Did they disconnect? Okay. That's unfortunate. I really like fighting Genesis Frenzy. But it crashed apparently, so. Alright, let's see here. Alright, Mr. Kitty, let's do this. That was good. Good use of 4 people. That was so good. Okay. Good battle, Mr. Kitty. Thank you very much. I can see exactly what Setsuna said, though. Your execution's very good. My kids are really enjoying the snow, or they're enjoying seeing the snow. Alright, space time, let's do this. Alright, you gotta side roll after that throw. You need to side roll after that throw. Game space time. I went very aggressive against you there. Alright, Blaine, let's do this. There's some hiccups on our connection. Man, our connection is really rough right now. I'm sorry, Texas. Florian, you know I love fighting you. That actually messed up the input there. Oh man, the wait is rough. Are you using internet? Are you using phone? Let me check if the kids. Is anyone using voice chat? Okay. Yeah, so I just went to check with my kids to see if there was any, if they were on video chat, because I saw that, because our connection got really rough with blurring. And normally our connection's very solid with blurring, though sometimes it does hiccup, but generally pretty good. So that was unfortunate that that battle got really messed up, because I know that that's not good feelings for blurring. They don't like it when the connection's like that. So I got lucky in a sense, because I felt like I was on top of it, but when the connection's like that, though, there was stuff that like affects players in different ways. So that's really too bad, because I wanted to show blurring what I was bringing back to that fight, and I did get to execute that, but I think the connection affected them. Who are we fighting next? Akai. Akai is very, very scary. When Akai decides to act, it is very, just like Jimmy says, it's very scary. Suddenly you're just like, wait, what? And it can take you off. It can really touch you off. So that is the awesome thing about he can rope-a-dope you pretty good. Alright, this is too patient. They are, because they're not in complete reversals. Like, I think he can actually reverse two-handed attacks, right? Which is like what, like the thing is, Akira gets like screwed up because Leon doing this like messes them up. Oh, that can bring me out. No, it can't. Stay down. Good, good. Man, that was good. The 3P plus K is such a good move. 12 frame, two-hand attack. They do, yes. They do. It's so good. There you go. Good game, Akai.
So once this series ends, which right now we can play about 5 matches. In about another 20 minutes or so, we'll have another intermission. Let people in and out, and we'll do our third week. And if it doesn't run into down on the tournament time, we won't make it a fourth week so that we can get 40 matches in, 40 league matches in for second round. Tomorrow is just 40 and first match. Please don't use up here.
Yeah. That's where I need to risk manage better. Your pie's gonna train me good on that again. Good, he switched it. That's the thing with combos, you do have to expect him to do switching. Nice, anti-lows. Anti-lows. Okay, let me turn the Akai volume down so I'm not listening to him while fighting combo expert. Maybe not throw it off, doesn't. Alright, combo expert, I do have to fight fast and harsh guesses. Wrong choice. Oh my god! I can't believe that. Yeah, need to evade cancel if I do. I hate that. Oh my god, the delay on that's so annoying. Like his delay. He's just waiting for you to evade. It's so good. So good. And I'm side turned, so I can't do squat. Like, I just need to defend. But it's hard because if he guard breaks, it's so vicious. Oh, really good. Jimmy, what do you recommend when he does that stance against the side turn setup? Fuzzy guard? Fuzzy guard can be risky. What's my guess? What's my guessing game there? It's hard because Combo Expert changes his timing. He does. I love that Combo Expert mixes between buffering and delaying. Yeah. Okay. So middle attacks will have to be blocked high, and if they're blocked low, they beat people that block low. Okay. High attacks, normal high attacks, are like if somebody's crouching and attack will lose to a low attack, and they'll whiff against somebody ducking, and they can be blocked high, right? So high attacks generally high attacks are fast, but they're just not like they can be defended against if the opponent defends, right? But EX high is a funny thing. EX high is a high attack. However, if the opponent even tries to low attack, the EX high will actually beat that. So EX highs, like, you can duck them, and you should try to wait for them to miss their hit frame. So attacks have execution, the time before a hit. Then they have their hit frames where there's like 2 or 3 frames where they actually hit, and then they have recovery. An EX high can interrupt even a low attack. But it is weak to somebody who just ducks and waits for it to whiff and then attack back. But they have to attack after the hit frame has passed, during the recovery. Yeah, that 2P. But side turn, does it still work? Because I was side turned. I was side turned during that time. No problem. So the thing about EX mids are, so EX high is the only EX that's like an upgrade. Kind of. EX mids are a downgrade of a mid because they can because they won't do damage against somebody that's blocking low. So Silver Bolt, that is a way to set up a throw, is to set up Nitaku. So I counter hit you with the side kick, and that's a mid throw mix up game for me. If I counter hit you with the side kick, then my mid throw mix up is gonna be a 50-50, like a force 2 choice. You're either defending or you're attacking, and you have to make a conscious choice if you're going to attack Leon or defend Leon against Leon. Okay, so back to the 1P. EX lows can be blocked high or low, right? EX mids, if they hit a crouching person, will not do damage, but they'll stand the person up. And there are reasons that moves are designed that way. Sarah has an EX mid for her 6P K. If the opponent blocks low, they'll just get stood up. Yeah. No, yeah. EX lows, all lows will lose to an airborne attack. So the reason EX low or special low was created is because prior to Virtua Fighter 4, low punch was just really good. It's just something you should always do because it was fast and it was a low, and so it would just stuff a lot of stuff. And it would change the dynamic of the game. It made fighting up close a little weird because if the game was going to be more forward facing, low jab was just going to win so many situations that with low damage. And so it already is very strong. In this game, it's still so strong. And so they created EX low so that if the opponent blocked high or low, they would still defend against the low jab, the low punch. And so it was a nerf to low punch so that low punch wouldn't just outright win when the opponent was blocking high. So yeah, so Virtua Fighter 1, 2, and 3, low punch was a real low. It would, if somebody blocked high, I could still hit you and do damage with this really fast attack that was low. Yeah. Yeah. So, good. Yeah, Fika's options are good. Also good. 2P range was really bad, but you had to have, in VF3 you needed to have the skill to know if it was going to hit or not, and on slopes. Okay, I need to focus on this fight. I'm dead. Okay. Yeah, Sabaki for me is scary because every time I Sabaki, somebody dashing elbows, and I hate that. I'm not good with that kind of read. Okay. Oh my god, I should have barred. I should have attacked. Good game. Good game, Puka. That's good. Okay, so two. Okay, that's a good point. Okay, you're talking about Lao. Okay, so in the side turn situation, you can do the Sabaki if he does the side turn pressure that he did on me. Okay, thanks. Yeah, I do think so, yeah. I'll work on that. Yeah, I do want to get good at doing 4 PKG against Lao. Right. I was just wondering what my options are once I find myself in that side turn situation you put me in. Man, okay, my connection with Sisha is rough too. But I like Sisha, and I don't mind. I hope he doesn't mind. This is really it. Yeah, Koke in the side was so nasty. Never try to attack Leon in that situation. On the 4th side turn. You see, sorry, I was really brutal. I needed to get my 3-0 possible, but I'm very mean against Blaze. Once he gets going, he drives me nuts. Yeah, that Koke side turn, like once I saw Combo Expert get me into that side turn, or do Koke there, I was just like, I don't know what I can do there. Like, the guessing game looked really hard. It looked like I couldn't low punch there, which is what I could do in normal, right? It felt like I had to evade, but then he delayed. But then he did like that, his delay thing. It's like, oh damn, this is too hard. But and I ended up doing like a side step. Like I tried to evade, so I lost because I tried to evade that situation. Because his delay hit me on that. So I need to evade cancel, but I don't think I could even evade dash guard. But maybe evade dash guard is the option. Evade dash guard might be it. It was so nasty. It felt like another type of Nitaku that was designed for Lao. Like his game is so like I think it's like what you're saying is just try not to get in that situation. You know, like try not to, you know, the Mr. Miyagi way of no be there. Yeah, option A, no be there. Good. That wall hit totally screwed me up. I didn't realize I was going to hit the wall. Oh, that's so cool. That was so cool. That was really, really cool. You shouldn't do that from... You should not do that from 6XP. Okay, 6XP, you should not low punch after... You should not low parry. You need to use your mid or low. Like, 100%. So it must be accident. Your game. Punker has improved a lot. He's getting more patient in this matchup. I already felt he's pretty strong, but he's improving. And but this matchup was always a hard one for him, and he's getting better. He's getting more patient too. It's really good. Yeah, I think he's improving a lot too. Keep it up, Punker. Okay, yeah. Okay, good. I was just like, yeah, make sure you just... In my recommendation with 6XP is keep it simple. Do the mid or the low. You can do the setup if you know that you've got your execution on point, but more and more players are doing it properly against me now, so that's good. But if you do it, make sure you know that you're going to 100% do it well. Yeah, I can. Okay, so you tried to offensive move down, and you ended up parrying, right? I know, but the parry is like 4-3. Right. Nice. That's it. So if I know that I hit the wall before hitting the ground, that is another situation where I like to tech roll and attack right away because a lot of people aren't used to the timing of that. So if you're cornering an opponent that's doing that, like they hit the wall and you think they're going to tech roll quickly, be prepared for a faster Okizeme if they do tech roll. Stray hits, wall hits, and when your combo is a little off, always understand that the Okizeme timing has changed. And if that's the case, you need to use like a faster Okizeme if you're gonna go with the Okizeme. If you go with your normal Okizeme from those situations, that's when my tech roll into uppercut has a good chance of doing a counter hit against you. Because you're using an Okizeme based on normal timing. But if the combo wasn't a clean combo, or there was a wall hit involved, or weird things like that, then, or even the way that it, again, clean hit meaning like it was just outright clean like in training mode, then if it's not clean, or if a wall's involved, you need to be very careful when you do your okizeme, because if you do your normal okizeme, I will probably hit you. You did very good, Punker. You did very good. Without... But, yeah, I fight viciously against Speed Ninja because I've seen them have these YOLO runs that just are so scary. Like, once they happen, like, they just completely knock you out of the ring out of nowhere. They do huge damage. It's very scary when he gets the right reads and he just, like, YOLOs you one after another, and then you just lose the round before you know it. He's going to throw there. He's going to throw there too. I'm trying to train myself to reverse Nitaku that, but it's really hard because I fail to see the situation that he does not going to wake up. I know to reverse Nitaku that situation. He does mix up, but it's like an 80% mix up. Excellent round. Good game, Setsuna. Silverbolt, you will want to eventually get even more comfortable than you are now with the close range fighting. But yeah, he says they hate the close quarter stages. I understand, but actually, I like. If I was Vanessa, I think I'd like the close quarters fighting stages. Because for me, I think I was using spacing to fight them, to have a better matchup with them. Oh gosh. This matchup with Condor is going to be hard. Leifei has been messing me up all day. Condor has been messing me up all day. I am 0-2 against Condor right now. Yeah, this is bad. The Fukas might win this whole one because if I can't handle this matchup, the Fuka might win this one. No, Combo Expert's gonna win. Combo Expert is gonna win. I absolutely have to win this, and this is so hard. It's hard because Condor's rhythm really messes me up, and yeah, and they don't do stance as much as I'd like, so. Hit that. Shit.
Why is my buttons not coming out? Why is my buttons not coming out? What the hell happened there? Good round. This is where I lose it. I fall into all of his stuff, and now he does a stance, so I don't 1K. And I'm also watching my inputs too. Okay, I'm choking. This is tilt. Tilt. Okay, manage my tilt because that was lucky round, so I have a chance. Oh my god, why am I so bad against him? Good game, I lost it. Combo Expert, congratulations on the next league. It is laggy, but it's not. That's not the reason. I'm making bad choices against him. He's hard countering. He knows when I go for lows, so he's hard countering the lows. If on Okizeme I do have to wait a little bit, that is his opening. His committing to a stance is very low because he doesn't want to get 1K'd, which is good. So he does do it. It's just that it's like a 30%. His sequences, I screw up against a lot. So that was rough. Good game. Awesome battle, Condor. Condor's had my number the whole day. So, man, if I won that one, I'd get into first place. But I didn't. But I lost it, and I earned that. I need to study Leifei matchup more because it's really these sequences are messing me up so bad. I used to be able to punish them. I used to be able to interrupt Leifei like easily. Now I can't, and I need to use like 4P more, so it's hard. That was tough.
Second for Chanchai.
Thanks. Condor ruined me again. I'm like 0-3 against his Leifei. He's doing the stuff like he's just crushing my lows. He doesn't go into stance, which is good. He does go into stance, but it's like 20%, 30%. If he does stance, he'll commit to an attack. So yeah, well he's got me down. He's punishing every low I do. Things that I think I can interrupt, I get launched by his 1P plus K. So he's got me completely counted. It's awesome. It's stuff that I need to work on, but it's hard.
That's a good approach to take with this game. Alright guys, the room is open again. If you guys can stay, please do. If not, thanks again. And those who want to join the room, please do. Password is 1204.
Chanchai. Honest to God, I got him 3-1 this time. I think it's a combination of playing tight and crushing him.
Yeah. So it's knowing when he he's crushing my predict. It's good that he's crushing the lows. So I don't even think I'm overdoing the lows. But the thing is that I think there are setups though because he knows I'm looking for the stances too. It's good. It's really good stuff, and it's stuff that I have to get good at because numbers messes me up with this too. So.
Alright, I need to find out what time this Delmont's tournament begins so that I don't overlap.
Hope to see you in the tournament, Punker. And Silverbolt, really good playing with you, but also keep it up. I hope you keep coming to these. I hope you're enjoying it. We love having you here, you know. I understand the feeling though. So hey, yeah, this is a good game where taking breaks is always good. Small breaks, medium breaks, and just a break for an hour, those are good too.
Alright, his check-in for the Domox Fighting Cancer with Virtual Fighter.
You should play
is that
both.
6 to 7.
Silver Bolt, my advice is to play both. VF is a game where you are fighting the opponent, so there's a difference, but also if you only play the open, there is a chance that on certain stronger players you get used to playing really fast pace, but then you end up losing to people that play slow pace. You're going to learn a lot from playing both minor league and open league, so I really encourage playing both. I know that it feels complicated, but it's going to teach you so many things, and there's a lot of stuff you'll see in one that you won't see in the other, and vice versa.
I'll be very honest, like stuff that might work against me might not work against people you play that's more at your level too, because it's all of a guessing game. So yeah, I think having the option to play a lot of different style is great, because then that is at the core of what you're playing Virtual Fire.
Yeah.
But play whatever you want. That's definitely my suggestion here.
It's gonna sound it's not meant to sound condescending, but Virtua Fighter is a game where you play the player first and then the matchup second, and I win and lose on that a lot, but it's a game where, more than a lot of other fighting games, it's a game where there are really mean answers to almost everything you do in this game. There's at least multiple strong answers for everything you do in this game. And because of that, and because the game doesn't have as many situations where there's guaranteed damage, and because the initiative exchanges between the two players rapidly, like it's your turn, my turn, really fast paced, because of those things, VF is a game where you're fighting the opponent a lot. You're rock, paper, scissoring, layered rock, paper, scissoring a lot. And so it's one of those games where there is percentage play, but it's something that you have to feel out by playing against a lot of levels of different players to figure that out.
And those watching the stream,
there's definitely more variety in the open, but the minor trust me, is very good. The minor will actually remind you that you're making a lot of good progress too, and it gives you easier goals. But the open, absolutely, I love that you're playing in the open. But I would definitely say that playing in the minor is not, it's not causing any harm to your game or anything like that. It's helping you more than you know, because we've had a lot of players that play in strong scenes or even went to Japan and play, and then they learned how to react to people that are very strong, but they had a much harder time understanding how to be proactive, and that's a weakness too. It's like when you only play if you only play in the big leagues or even just the open leagues, sometimes you'll be blind to what your weaknesses are, because you'll see that you're fighting players that you respect or players that you know are really strong, and you'll feel like you're doing toe-to-toe, but you might come out of this weird mentality that people that are in the lower ranks are worse or are playing wrong, and that's not the case. They're just playing different, and it's good to know. But it's not. But all the skills that work at the lower levels do apply at the higher level. It's just there's just a little more nuances in there. So, but I see that in this game more than any other game, because in a lot of other games there's a linear progression of skill. This game, it's open tools. It's you're mastering a toolbox. You're mastering all the tools in your toolbox, but like a lot of other games, you're forcing your game on your opponent. In this game, you can't just force your game on your opponent. To force your game on your opponent means to use a bunch of different tools that are custom for your opponent. All right, go ahead, Akai. Sorry.
Oh, I forgot what I was going to say.
Sorry about that. Sorry, I got on my soapbox. I'm just trying to help, and and I hope I didn't sound harsh. I'm just that's just my opinion. Silverbolt is
you know,
In
it's the
the end,
fighter.
in the end, I think it's whatever you enjoy the most, or whatever. I won't
That's
I
true.
won't have issue
Yeah.
if you don't want to do the minor league, or you don't prefer to do the open league. It was just a different option that I make, so that whatever you find enjoyable and what you think you like, and whatever you think will work best for you. But I do see a benefit for both. That's why I try. I'm organized both. Because on Friday, I think it's a good example was on when I did a double A.
Yeah, but I will repeat that this game is not linear. The progression it's not a linear game at all.
There's like a small, only yeah, 3 people only, but it actually gives you the opportunity to the time to actually see how the other people plays, and then you come up with strategy to play against them differently. But back about if you play against the player, not against the opponent's characters. Like Chanchai just mentioned how he was Condors has beat him both time now in both leagues. I beat Condor twice this time, but I can't beat Chanchai. So we have our weaknesses so that we have to work on.
And to add to that conversation a little bit, there are definitely things to be gained from playing minor league. Is you might find at in between 20 and 25, you might find more people kind of relying on gimmicks, and so you will have to either learn how to defeat those gimmicks and adapt.
The Friday
Which is
League does have a Leon player.
nice.
Yeah, I just saw that he said that like he felt that because there's no Leon player, he couldn't deal with me. So and that's kind of true in the sense that Leon has a lot of lows, and other characters don't have as many good lows. And so you end up having to learn the low block, but then suddenly you deal with Leon messing with you with his mids. But he actually fought Leon very well. He fought me very well. I was doing a lot of anti-Vanessa stuff against him, but yeah. But I understand. But there on Friday nights there is a Leon player in there, so.
Yeah, I still will play against Sonic THD. But right now, because the minor league just started not that long ago, the amount of people participating is not as much as it is during the Open League. It's just that I have to work a little bit more on trying to promote it. But just like the Open League started off like very small amount of people, and it's gotten to a point where it's a good size each tournament. So I'm hoping continue to do this, we'll get more people, and that nice amount of people will show up.
Alright. Blurring, no problem on taking a break, it's good to do. That setup's awesome. Good. Alright, let's do this. I got greedy. Good game. Very good game, B Ninja. That was very scary.
Right,
yeah, so Blurring, I was talking to Silverbolt.
I'll just finish this and you could talk. Sorry. 2 more matches before we begin the 3rd league of the day. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm in there. And go ahead, you can continue,
I
Chanchai.
see. VF is a fast-paced game. It's a long-term learning game. Honestly, you're not going to learn it in a game. You're going to learn it in like many games. All of the experienced players say that it's like prepare to lose a lot. That's pretty much what we all say about VF. All of us.
I mean, we have been playing these games more than 10 years. Even some close to 20 years, so... It's...
Nice.
Stop dating Chanchai, because then you're gonna date me as well.
I'm the same age as you guys, so...
You're dating us, man! Relax!
Alright.
It's okay, it's okay.
Yeah.
We're considered young, for the VF age group.
True.
Messed up.
Nice. Is that ring out? Is it ring out?
No, it's not.
No.
It's not. It's not. What?
You like the Leon Tech? Do you like the Leon Tech?
I keep forgetting that those games. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm still alive. This shows my frustration. I thought I already lost the game.
That was good. Nice, Kai. I inputted too early. I went to uppercut you, and there's like nothing came out. I'm like shit. Because I inputted way too early. Nice.
Thanks for the match.
That was a lot of fun.
But Silverbolt, you're still considered young to me. We have some players that are over 50, and
we're in the 40s club, Silverbolt. Well, glad to have a companion here.
40s, baby!
I'm like 43. I turned 43 2 weeks ago, so...
I am 41.
VS the old man's game, but requires fast reflexes. No, I'm just kidding. Actually, it doesn't really require fast reflexes, but it does require fast sequencing.
Hey, welcome, Jinx. We got 10 people. Alright, if this doesn't run into a Domox tournament, we'll run one more league after this so that we could get those 40 matches in for celebrating 16 us at 40th.
Thank you.
There you go. Awesome.
Sisha has improved a lot. I noticed he started making good choices here and there. Or it's better choices now.
Very nice block. Whew.
Alright, third league of the day, and we'll want a fourth league after this if the time permits.
Alright, good luck, gentlemen. I'll definitely have fun.
Round one. Ready,
Delay meta. Yep, he's the one who knows the timing. Good, that was so good. That delay, I have to evade cancel. I have to cancel every evade I do. It's really scary. Really? Uppercut didn't work there? Okay. That was so good. Look at that. Good game, Fuka. I got completely counted. That was fun. That was really, really fun. Good to see you, Nero. Let's be nice to Fuka. That was really good stuff. That was really good stuff. Yeah, he can knee. I need to handle delays better. It's really messing me up. It's good. It's good. I do it to people, so I deserve it. It's good stuff. It's just the next level of improvement. But Akira is very scary. Like, the tempo mix-up with Akira is very terrifying. Because each one you can take a lot of damage if they know how to do that. Yeah. The scary thing that he's doing to me is just the delay stuff, because it's just like, oh crap. Like, if I guess wrong, like, he's doing a lot of damage, so. I need to do safer stuff. That's actually what I need to do, so. Just like that's a delay too, right? Side turn Koke is horrible. Just like that. So right now I have to do like 2P just to stop his rush. And then, yeah. Love fighting you, combo expert. Yeah. Good game, Combo Expert. That was a lot of fun. I got a win. I'm happy. So, it's a very defensive Lao, but knows when to blow up. It knows when to explode on you. It's so scary. Ooh, Jinx is here. Awesome. Very good game, but awesome matches all day today. Like your Lao is so much fun to fight against, but it's frustrating, but it's so fun. It's what VF's about. I love it. But I love your tempo mix-up. Drives me absolutely insane. Thanks. Like that's what real. That's why we play VF, right? For matches like the matches you and I have. I think Combo Expert's been playing about a year, maybe a year and a half, but feels like a year. But they were giving pressure for like almost a year. They've been. I consider them pretty strong. So very strong. Go for the throw. It is wonderful to have Lao players. They teach you so much. Oh, that's so good. Good game, Jinx. Good game. Good reminder to not rising attack so much. Yeah, we had, I never got to fight, I don't think I ever got to fight Joseph. And that's a player I wish I'd gotten to fight. And they were a very powerful Lao player during Final Showdown. So I'm really glad that there's Combo Expert and Jake Jung and even a few more Laos, because I love fighting Lao. It's a matchup I've always wanted to learn more of, and as a character I enjoy playing on the side, but I'm terrible with Lao. But I really like it. So, eventually I'll get good at using the Sabaki against Lao, but it's hard. Combo Expert, though, is a more defensive-oriented player, so it makes it actually harder to read when he's actually going to use it. But, yeah. Alright, can I overcome Condor? I don't know. Let's see if I can. Today, it's a tall ask today because of the stuff I'm falling for. And when I get defensive, he knows what I'm going to do. Yeah, so he's just like waiting there. I have to remember I can't do that against Leifei. And then I got a hard guess there. I gotta do a vague crouch dash when he does that stance change. He's punishing me for doing other stuff, so. And I'm choking completely. Like, he's got my number. I am completely hard countered, so I need to hard counter him. That was so good. Wrong move. Shit. God. Good game. It was like such a nightmare for me. I gotta do my homework so bad. Even stuff like doing ECD when they do up stance, even though I didn't do it except maybe once, it's scary to do when somebody delays. If the Leifei just delays, and it's like, okay. So, so it's kind of like, alright. So dash evade is probably, dash evade CD, right? And it's like, this is frustrating. But it's good. It's really good stuff. The circulars are probably punishing me for evade, so my problem is I'm probably evading too much. I need to understand my attack options better than I did before. And 4P actually usually works well against Leifei, and I'm not using it against him much. But I think that's because in the earlier games today, when I tried using 4P against him, I was always locked in the situation and using him in the bad spot, so I need to know the frames. Because 4P usually can keep a Leifei under control, but I seem to be doing it at the wrong times against him, and I'm also not utilizing, if he evades the 4P, I need to know what my options are there, so I need to lab that, because I'm having trouble getting any kind of control on the Leifei. So, yeah. Two hit strings against Jeffrey. Good game, space time. Thank you very much. Yeah, the snow is very wet. It didn't stick. It might come back more later, okay? But what you need is dry snow. If it's wet snow, it's not gonna be very.
How does it become dry snow?
If it's cold enough.
Right now it's like 46 degrees and it's a...
Yeah, I'm in the middle of matches right now, okay? My daughter's sad that the snow didn't stick. I would love that. I would love that pie practice, Jimmy. I need delay fade practice, Jimmy. If you can help me with that, help me understand what I'm doing. Like how to fix my brain. Because Numbers has hacked me recently too. Like Numbers has like had my number for about 1.5 months. Yep. No, yeah, I get the joke. But I used to be very strong against Numbers. Now it's like, so I used to be very confident weaving against his late fan. I can't do that anymore. And I think Condor is running the same plan. Like it's just, but they have the reads. They know what I want to do. They know when I'm gonna try to even switch it up. It's really rough, but I'm not switching it up enough. And that's why they're able to do that. So I need to be able to see the decision points. And right now I can't. Right now I'm trying to find an answer and keep doing the wrong answer. But that's what the training is for. That's what the training is for. Alright, Akai is in the is Akai in the lead right now? I think Akai is in the lead right now. Go Akai, awesome. And is it B Ninja? Okay. Alright, B Ninja, let's do this. completely perfect round. Akai might win this one. Come on, Akai. So can Fuka. Fuka can win this. But Combo Expert, where's Combo Expert? Combo Expert is gonna probably need to rest. Akai and Setsuna next. Both players know me very, very well. It's very, very scary. Setsuna's doing very well. Same boat as me. Akai is favored to win this league. Go Akai, except I'm going to try to stop him. But it's really hard. Oh, so good. Went for neutral. Awesome. Okay, he's a neutral finisher. I should know this already, but still. Minus 13. I pushed the button early. Good game, Akai. Yay, I took one off of him. Akai will win regardless. Even if Akai loses the next one, they will be tied, right? No. Fuka is in a good position. Fuka and I are fighting it out, but for second. But Akai has... Yeah, Akai is very likely, is definitely going to win first. So even if Akai loses, they should be able to win. It'd have to be like me or Fuka doing like a 3-0 and Akai losing 0-3 for us to, for Akai to be knocked into second place. And that's not going to happen against Setsuna. Setsuna is gonna be a closer battle, I think. So yeah. Yeah, always block the mid. Good. Always. Always do a Bari there. If he hits you with the 3P plus K, you got a Bari. Good game, Setsuna. I thought that was neutral throw, and I thought I escaped neutral. That's okay. Good game. Good game. Maybe that was side throw. Very good game. Alright, congratulations. Fuka should be able to get second place. Akai should be first place. We'll see. Oh, but Combo Expert's a tough customer. Combo Expert's a really tough customer. But if they're playing this long, he should still get second place. Nope, he lost too. Okay, I got second. No, Jinx got second. Congratulations, Jinx, you got second. Alright, congratulations.
Alright,
Yeah, congrats on the first place.
lucky
That
me,
was awesome.
Jinx.
Congratulations,
Jinx.
Akai.
Jinx and Chanchai was the only one who beat me, so in some way it's kind of like they got first place.
It's all good. It was really good stuff. Condor beat me up again. Setsuna did awesome. Beat me up too. And yeah, that was a good dose of humble
you guys
pie.
are 6 and 3. Yeah.
Good dose of humble pie. So I enjoyed that. That was an
All right,
awesome
guys.
league. Go ahead. Sorry.
I'm sorry. We'll won one more league. I should not run into the Cancer's Damok's tournament. I just want to get the 40 matches I say I will try to get.
Yeah.
So if anyone can stay, please do. And we'll continue after this.
I'm actually going to take a break because I need to eat before the tournament. I need to take a rest. And but I wish I could play because I feel like I want to be even sharper. But actually, opponents are really bringing it to me. I have to credit them for their wins. So this is good stuff. But what I might do is I might leave it on running. So if you want, go ahead and you can raid my channel. And I will have it in spectator for now while I eat my lunch, and then I'll be able to pass it off to Dalmog when the tournament starts. So
Okay. All right.
So I'll VF all the time unless everybody leaves the room, but I hope they stay. So All comers, please come in. I will change the title based on that. Akai, thank you so much. The leagues was awesome. I had a lot of good training. I have a lot of stuff to work on, and the scene is getting so much better. The players are getting a lot better. This has been amazing, and I think the league has been helping a lot of people get much, much better.
Yeah, I appreciate everyone who come to play. It shows what my weaknesses are too, so I have a lot that I want to work on in the future. Especially against Chanchai's Leon.
We'll work on the matchup.
Even playing against Jinx, he was playing Go, but he's a Leon player, so I'll put him in the category too.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright guys, let's see. I'll just see if we could get some more players in. Hopefully we could get one more league going. But yeah, thanks Medina, Sisha, Jinx, anyone who's playing and could not play Condor. Oh, Condor's still here, I'm sorry. Space Time, B Ninja.
I think everybody is bowing out. They're probably already registered for the tournament. I am too.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, I think no, I appreciate you running it one session longer for me to get before he starts.
Okay. We'll count the matches in intermission before he matches.
Yeah.
Cheese it out that way. But,
yeah.
It's been great, yo. Thanks again for playing and commentating. It's really, it's been fun talking to you.
Yeah. No, it's a very fun time. I look forward to this every Sunday.
Yeah, awesome job, Setsuna. Great battle, and thanks so much. It's a lot of fun casting with you and Akai. So thank you guys very much.
Yeah.
Thank you too.
Happy birthday, Setsuna.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Happy birthday to are you doing anything special tomorrow then, or?
I think we're having dinner with my wife. That's about as special as it gets.
That sounds great. Yeah.
Yeah. No, we're just staying in, having dinner, but yeah. I think we spoil each other too much during the year for me to be looking forward to something in particular. I mean, we were talking about that earlier. She was like, "What do you want?" I'm like, "I have no idea. What do you want to eat?" "I don't know. I'm sorry." Offense has gotten very strong in this year.
When he just going, I completely have no idea what to do. And so I look pretty dumb trying to figure out what I'm just standing there blocking and just get destroyed. Oh, thank you. Thanks.
Thank you.
Wow.
So yeah, I was like, I think that's a ring out. So for herself.
I hope Combo Expert gets demoralized from that and let me win the next two.
I think he's got to use 4-6. I think he's got to use 4-6 throw. Situation.
Delayed. Okay.
Yes, delay into guard break.
Oh no,
yeah.
he didn't get demoralized.
No. He got angry.
Yeah, more angry. It's not my fault. Yeah, I have to learn that Koke better. I'm too afraid of him. Every time I get said that.
Well, I think
I understand, Ninja. No, it's good to take a break. It's good to Ninja. It's definitely good to take that moment. But I really enjoyed our matches. But I understand, and we'll fight more soon. We'll probably face each other in the tournament. So I'll see you at the Domox tournament. Fighting cancer with VF, not fighting VF with cancer.
No, don't go there because we're all in that age range, so no bueno.
Yeah, nice. He's like, he's not having it.
No,
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
I was trying to cheese that.
I know.
Alright, I'm going to wait the Chanchai's room.
Alright, you guys should battle it out. Setsuna, you should keep fighting. I am gonna go have my lunch before the tournament. So.
Yeah, go for it, man.
see. I actually won't see. 23, 32. There's. Yes, 2 more matches.
Oh, there you go.
Two
Yeah,
more
there you go.
matches.
We can get that in the intermission.
Setsuna,
just
I
get those
did
2
leave the
matches
audio
in.
on, so you are able to commentate, okay?
Okay, beautiful.
Okay, they did Chanchai's and
That's an incredible offense. It's very well thought out.
he has a guard break, and I don't remember the frames, so I'm basically staying there defending and not knowing what to expect. It's really hard to defend against that and also when the person's already has pretty good fundamentals and everything already.
Yeah, he's elbowing you at the right places to condition you into not blocking low.
So I basically
nice.
so I'm either being like a frozen deer, so I have no idea what to do, or I'm attacking like a corner dog.
Yeah, that's generally what you want when you're going for those guard breaks. You want them to be like, yeah. I get those feelings sometimes when you're like, dude, you just can't let go of the guard button. That's what you want. That's what you want to condition them for.
Yeah, I think that's one thing. It's like when the game's so going fast paced, you feel like you had to press something.
Yes.
And that's when you start with things go bad.
Yeah.
Round 4. Ready, go!
Oh wow, that's incredible.
No shadow kick.
Very good, very good. Yeah. I think they were both very similar. When if they get going, it's hard to stop them. They got a good plan, a good flow chart going, so it's hard to stop them. But they know where their gaps are, and so they're making very good use of having that kind of mentality. Oh wow, nice. Yeah.
Yeah, it's that mid to high into cocaine that that I have trouble with.
Yeah. No, I understand. I have trouble with it too. It's very rough. All right, let's see what I can do.
All right.
Round 1.
Hey, thanks for playing, Condor. Oh, hey, cool, Akai. We're just finish off the league. We're just playing a couple matches here. But the room will be left open for those who want to stay and play. The password here is 1204. But I'll be leaving too soon.
Round 2. Ready,
You can video chat me now.
Round 3. Ready, go!
All right, guess not.
Uh-huh.
He did something when charging my account, but then he took away the account that
How much time is you?
Alright, just one more match for me.
Go ahead and switch it to your iPad. I'll charge over here.
And anyone still watching the stream? challenge link for the Fighting Cancer vs. Virtual Fire. Three levels.
Round 2. Ready, go!
Alright. Let's keep it simple.
Round 3. Ready, go! Knockout. Round 4. Ready, go!
Am I dead?
Knockout.
Nice.
Thanks.
Round 5. Ready, go!
That's gonna hurt. Look at that. Yay!
Very good.
I actually purposefully did that semi-circular to wing out, so...
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, is he going for the ring out? I think he is. But he eked out a little bit more damage.
Yeah. A combo expert, yeah. Always a really challenging match when I play against him. Okay. Are you going to get dinner first? Are you participating in the Dharma's tournament tonight?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
yes, I am. I'm probably just gonna take some time. My stomach isn't doing that great, so
Oh, I
I'm
see.
gonna take some time. Probably play something else.
Mhm.
Kind of cleanse the palate a little bit.
Knockout. Round 2. Ready, go!
Oh, thanks.
Very good, very good.
Round 3. Ready, go! Knockout.
All right, so my 40th fight is gonna be against you, and I could have it no other way.
Yes, we keep going back and forth a lot our matches. So
Yeah, we do.
I'm not letting you win this easily. Hopefully.
No, I know. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Yep.
But yeah, no, that last fight, you're generally very passive, so seeing you come at me, really just yeah, it was very very off-putting. So I was like, okay, that was yeah, but good.
But I had to adjust since I was losing a lot
Yeah.
earlier.
Ready, go! Round two. Ready, go! Knockout. Round three. Ready, go!
Oh, jump kick of doom.
Knockout. Round four. Ready, go!
Uh,
GG's.
GG's. I think I'll call that another jump kick of doom every time you
Yeah.
characters that jump kick against. No, every time we call it spot, right? Stun palm of doom.
The spot, yeah. I'm not
Right.
that great at applying that, but yeah, the kick I think I saw Humstay getting 2P punish out of it, and so I was like, okay, this is very good. And then the 1P versus Alberet versus throws, that was pretty good too. All right, I'm gonna call it, and yeah, thank you again for streaming. Thank you for hosting these. It's always a very good highlight of our Sunday.
Yeah.
Definitely. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, like I say, it won't happen if people don't show up. So
Yeah.
okay. All right. So I'm gonna leave. Yeah. All right. So have fun in the tournament, and I hope you feel better in your stomach. And
Yeah. Thank you.
See you next week then. Okay.
Yeah, of course. I'll see you next week, man.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey everybody, it's Chanchai. I'm going to turn off the stream, but we will be back. Check out Domog's stream on Twitch at in about an hour and a half or so. So 3:30 Pacific time, 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. Around that time, the tournament begins at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time or 4 o'clock p.m. Pacific time. You can still register. Highly encourage it. We've got some good players, but it should be a lot of fun, and it's free. Everyone take care, and thank you very, very much. I wish that I could play right now, but I do need to take that break and take care of some stuff before my wife gets home, and so I don't get in trouble when the tournament begins. Combo Expert, I love fighting your Lao. Hope to fight more, and I hope you fight in the tournament. So please do that. Thank you. I want to spar with you right now, but I have to resist so that I can eat lunch. But man, I want to play like a lot of games with you, Combo. I really do. But all right, we'll fight later, maybe tonight. Cheers, my friend.